Alright guys, on this episode we're gonna do some pretty cool stuff on the 240. We've actually been like looking all over the internet and like being savages trying to find interior for the car. Giovanni doesn't really want to leave the car bare how it is. He likes comfort and he thinks that the interior looks cleaner, which I agree with him. I think the interior, when the car is fully full interior with the car, it's a more comfortable ride. And it's not a track car. It's going to be a well-rounded car that he can kind of daily drive and kind of mostly take to the track and drive home. That's the goal of this build. So let me show you the interior that we got. We pretty much found everything we needed. There's a few things that we don't have, but we're not going to pick up anyways. And we are missing 2 front seats still. But for the most part, we have everything with this clean interior already. So the first thing we're going to do in the video is start setting up the latch. That's another thing that's wrong with this car, and we actually came across it. See this latch right here? It was completely missing. So we're actually gonna bolt it up and run the wire before we install the interior. I think this video is gonna be really good because there's no videos on YouTube really on an S13 on how to fix or install the cable for the door for the gas, right? The gas door.
Yeah, the gas and the latch, the rear latch.
So we'll kind of try to go into detail, and ours is kind of broken, or Giovanni's 240's door is kind of broken. So we're gonna kind of teach you. We figured out a workaround around it, and we'll show you how that went. So let me show you the interior that we got. So we found these on OfferUp, and we actually picked these up for 40 bucks, which was a steal. Thank you for the guy. I forgot your name, but I picked them up in I think it was Ontario or something, or Chino. It was in Chino. And then the rest of this part's back. We picked up on the Facebook group for, I think it was SoCal 240 or something like that. And I think in total for this and that latch, we paid about 120 bucks. And he actually hooked it up because he wanted a little more, but since he knew about our channel, he hooked it up. So I really appreciate it. And I can't remember you to give you a shout out, but thank you. We got to take this apart so we could run the cable through the actual body of the 240. So there's actually a 10 millimeter, this bolt right here. Gonna loosen this up real quick. So you kind of open it like this, and then you swing this guy around like that, and it comes out. And that's pretty much it for that. The interior is pretty much stripped on this car, so it makes it a lot easy. I took apart this actual cable that was where the driver sits, and we have to run it because we have to hook up the door for the actual gas tank and the lever or the cable for the hatch to open. So first you want to run it through back here, and then there's a little, if you get closer you can see a little hole right here. We have to get it through that guy as well. There it is. It's a tight fit. Alright, cool. So now we get it through that hole, we have to go through this hole. Okay. I love this light, it's pretty cool. I bet people are gonna ask, where'd you get that? Where did you get that light? I think it's Craftsman.
So with this thing, it's very common in 240s. See this plastic piece? Well, for one, this nut always snaps.
Where does that nut go exactly?
So this has to go on here like that.
And that sandwiches with the body of the car.
Yeah, so all this kind of stays together, you know, so this doesn't, you know, go back and whatnot. But the common problem with these is that they snap, and this one doesn't look snapped, but it actually is snapped. So what I did, because this piece goes behind this, because originally obviously it's supposed to go back here and it's supposed to kind of, you know, keep it there. I just zip tied this. I just did that right now. And then what I'm going to end up doing, which I already tested and for the damn life of me it actually works. This is going to go in here to just kind of keep this in here, so basically so it just keeps it together, and it works because I tested it out like it's literally like 20 times. So but this is just a quick fix for now. We can actually always change this part out later. It's not, it's like, it's kind of expensive actually. It's like 30-35 bucks to use on eBay.
Okay. So let me show you on the other side with the light what the door looks like. So you see that little white thingy right there? That's supposed to protrude
I can actually kind
through
of
this hole right here. Or go ahead, poke it out. Let me focus this. Oh, I'm sorry. Right. So this is the door open from the actual 240, and we're gonna poke it through so you guys can see. Okay. All right, that's how it's supposed to poke out. Hopefully you guys can see that. and then that's where he's gonna put that little clip. So once he puts the clip on, I'll film it again so you guys can see. And then we're gonna do some tests, right? See if it works. All right, cool. We took this apart. This lived in here. It was just two 10 millimeters. They go like this. And we took these off and then popped this out, slide it out this way. This is the cable that we routed. And basically you put this little ball like that. So you basically slide it through here. That bracket, you want this little spiky thing to stick out first. And let me get something on here so it stops coming off. So here's the bolt, and you just put this on here. And then we're gonna do a dry run with Giovanni trying to unlatch it. So we put this on here because we were sketched out as gonna fall on our heads. Put this little bracket. It does hold.
It's just
for safety.
See?
So close it slowly because I don't know if that bracket's off.
Did you put it all the way up?
I put it all the way up. I don't want to bend anything. Okay.
Oh, we locked and loaded, boys.
We actually put it lower. See how it pops up a little bit? Alright, go pull. Go for it? Okay, it opens. Alright, let me make sure it locks though. Okay. Locks. Okay, pull it. That's kind of lame how you need somebody to help you. We were able to put this on, and a quick disclaimer. There's a way to adjust this. You have to adjust it just right because when we first did it, we tied this little mechanism all the way up. When we did that, when he pulled the lever, the hatch didn't pop up. When we put it all the way down, the hatch popped back up because it had more preload on it. But the problem is that it wasn't flush with the body lines and the hatch. So we're gonna try a little higher than all the way down. Now the lines are almost flush. It's a little lower, but they're pretty flush. Go ahead, pop it. Okay, you let go, and it opens. All right, so we actually figured it out. We got the hatch to work, and we got the gas tank. We were so excited because we were so scared that we're not gonna be able to get that work. And the previous owner took out all this stuff because he was gonna put an actual tank in here, right?
Yeah, a fuel cell.
A fuel cell. So we don't want to run that. We want to run the stock setup. So do the honors and pop it so we can see.
Is it shut?
Yeah, it's shut. Go for it. Just so you guys can see.
Mind you, that's a broken latch too, so
yeah.
It works. We got it to work.
Oh, it opens.
Show them that I had to put that little like C-clip on there.
Okay, I need an LED. So basically that C-clip is holding it so it doesn't go back into the body. When he pulls the lever, this little thing goes inside. So let me see, pull the lever so we can see how the action is on that little guy. And it hooks up to this little trap right there that goes like that. So go ahead, pull it. So you can see it pulling. Sorry if it's not focused, guys, but I'm like super close and I got these tires in the way. So one more time, you just have to close it really good. Go ahead. Pops open, so we figured it out. We're actually really stoked that we fixed that. Now we have more confidence to do some other stuff. We're gonna go ahead and put you guys on a tripod or something and start doing the interior install, and we'll time lapse it. Alright guys, so we finished installing the interior, and hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse. We put on the latch that's functional. It pops the hatch and gas tank. Headliner's in, and then we got the little plastic pieces on this side, on that side. So it's looking pretty clean. We got pretty much all the interior that we want. He's got to pick up a carpet. So we have a subscriber that's actually gonna hook it up with some seats, some stock S13 seats.
He's hooking it up. He actually wanted to give it to me for free. I was like, man, I gotta give you something. And so we're just gonna give him 20 bucks. So that's not bad. And I think they're in decent shape too.
Hey, that's better than nothing. Well, and for sure when we do the deal, we'll give you a shout out when we install them. Off camera, I didn't even show you this, but I spent like a good 20-30 minutes installing all the pedals because he had removed all the pedals when he painted it this bed liner. Yeah. That was a bitch because I was on my back and this was on my spine. So we got that done.
They were kind of husky too.
Yeah. All right, guys, so that wraps up this. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Cars On Board. And to check out our online store is carsonboardchannel.com. Thank you guys for the support. Love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one.